Assalamu alaikum and a very good evening. A warm welcome to Visionary Pulse, a segment that focuses on chatting to game changers and change makers. I'm Farzana Mayet, your host for this evening. And tonight is certainly no different as we're going to be chatting to one such game changer and change maker. Tonight we welcome Amaarah Mahomed. Amaarah Mahomed completed her high school education in Pretoria High School for Girls in 2017 and went on to pursue a BCom in Financial Sciences at the University of Pretoria. During her final year, the COVID-19 pandemic hit, and with that, the studies moved online. She took the opportunity to work with her parents and expand her business by opening the Kai Tai Alderaan branch as she then had time at home. Along the way, she also got married and successfully launched 2 additional branches, so the Kai Tai Midrand and the Kai Tai Alberton, both of which she project managed from inception to operation. After completing her undergraduate degree, she pursued a postgraduate qualification in risk management at UNISA. She currently oversees all of Kai Tai Spa's branches and is leading the launch of the new room and body ranges designed for use across all the spas in retail to all their clients, a move aimed at growing the brand and enhancing the client experience. So we say a very good evening and a warm welcome to Amaarah Mahomed. Assalamu alaikum, and thank you so much for joining me on Visionary Pulse.
Walaikum salam. Thank you so much for having me.
Okay, so who is Amaarah Mahomed?
I'm a passionate entrepreneur, wife, and lifelong learner with a deep love for wellness, business, and community upliftment. My journey has been anything but linear, starting from a BCom in financial sciences to expanding and growing my parents' Kai Tai Spa businesses. I'm someone who believes in balance between mind, body, and soul. And I think this philosophy is what drives both my personal and professional life.
That is absolutely amazing and so inspiring. So in 2020, the world was plunged into uncertainty and turmoil. However, I love to focus on the positives, Amara. Please elaborate on what transpired, especially with you during COVID-19.
I think COVID-19 was a reset button for many of us.
Absolutely, I couldn't agree with you more.
While the world slowed down, it gave us the space to reflect, reevaluate priorities, and build resilience. For us at the Kai Tai Group, it gave us an opportunity to fine-tune the vision of Kai Tai and explore how we could offer more meaningful experiences to our clients, especially in a time where they needed healing the most.
Absolutely.
So we used the downtime to innovate our services, rebuild our brand strength, and also listen to what clients needed, calm in the chaos. So this is when we opened Kai Tai Spa in Alderaan. And if you're familiar with us from the start, you'll know that our previous branches, Kai Tai Rasmia and Marileta Park, had a more authentic Thai look, whereas Kai Tai Alderaan, when we created it in COVID, has a more modernized, feel and look to it.
But I love what you just said, Amara. It's so amazing for you to take the needs of your clientele into consideration.
Yes.
I would think that only, gives the brand much more success.
Definitely. I think that's our key to every branch, listening to what clients needed.
So that brings me to my next question. Kai Tai has now grown to many branches, and that had to come from achieving great success, right? From the flagship branch. So what does Kai Tai specialize in? I think let's start from the top and,
Yes.
you go in depth into all the offerings that Kai Tai has.
So at Kai Tai, we specialize in authentic Thai massage and wellness therapies that I think go beyond relaxation.
Okay.
We focus on holistic healing. So we're deeply rooted in traditional Thai technique, but we aim to create a sanctuary where people can find peace, balance, and revitalization. So from Thai full body massages to rejuvenating facials, nail and body care, to detox rituals, it's about creating harmony between mind and body.
That is absolutely amazing. And I know you do offer couples massages as well.
Yes.
So it's like a treatment for the entire family at one go.
Definitely.
And I love that because it's not just, designed for only women or only men. It's like for the whole family, a fun day out. You can do a whole day of rejuvenation. And I think that is amazing.
Yes, it's like COVID, a reset button for everyone.
So Kai Tai is often seen as backing many sporting initiatives. So you being at the helm of Kai Tai, how do you select which events to associate the Kai Tai brand with? I would think that is in itself very challenging because how do you then?
I think we're very intentional about the events that we sponsor. Paddle has become one of our main sponsorships because it's not just the sport. I think it's an experience that brings people together. Families, friends, communities. It's fun, it's engaging. And I think that Paddle aligns perfectly with our brand's values of wellness and community. Another main sponsor is boxing. And I
Wow.
think, yeah, I think boxing requires mental strength, discipline, resilience, all qualities that deeply resonate with the Kai Tai ethos. So ultimately, we choose to align ourselves with sports that promote healthy lifestyle, encourage connection, and strive to bring balance and strength, which is what we try to offer through our wellness services.
And that is absolutely amazing, to aligning your brand to what suits, especially with, like you said, boxing and paddle. Paddle is the in thing now.
Yeah, definitely.
So Kai Tai being at the helm of sponsoring such great paddle events, it's really inspiring and really amazing. So congratulations on that, Amara.
Thank you.
Okay, so from BCom in financial services to launching many of the other branches of Kai Tai, take us through that journey as it is very different and unique in its own right.
I think it's been a journey of self-discovery.
Okay.
My academic background has given me the tools to understand finance and business strategy, but my heart was always drawn towards wellness and entrepreneurship. So transitioning from finance to wellness has been about listening to my calling.
Okay.
And I think every branch of Kai Tai is a step in that journey. And everything is just rooted in a passion for helping people heal.
But that's so amazing because it seems to me as though you didn't go searching for the calling. The calling came to you, and you just found your zen, and you decided to make it work, and it's been working successfully ever since then.
Yes, it's definitely that.
Okay, so the Kaita experience is definitely one of relaxation and harmony. However, in setting up and branching out to so many other branches in a matter of just 5 years is absolutely commendable. But for the benefit of our viewers, I think it's also very important to highlight some of the challenges that you have faced and how you overcome them.
We've had many challenges: staffing, logistics, maintaining quality across all branches, and also the unpredictability of market conditions. Um, I think the biggest lesson learned has been the importance of adaptability. I've learned to build strong teams, delegate efficiently, and stay rooted in our core mission no matter how fast we grow. Um, Something else to keep in mind is it's about mindset.
Absolutely.
Seeing challenges as growth opportunities, not setbacks.
No, that is very important. I think that is most, once you decide to do something, you have to be focused. And I always tend to say that in any industry, you're going to get, challenges, you're going to get hardships, but it's how you deal with it that determines the ultimate success.
Definitely.
So every day, is it a challenge for you, or do you look up, you wake up and excited to go and go forth and conquer?
Definitely, because I think every day is a different day. Like no day looks the same, especially with so many branches. Every day is a new day, a new challenge, and it's fun to overcome it, especially as a family, with the family business. It's fun to work.
So you're
as a
working
family.
together with the family, which
Yes,
is absolutely amazing.
exactly.
Okay, so Amara, you often come up with new ideologies, which is extremely engaging for your followers, especially on Instagram for Kaita, as the packages put together are not your generic packages that you would often see available. So how do you design and put together these packages? This is something that I always wanted to find. I find it so amazing. You guys jump on and hop onto the latest trend of something and create, your ads in keeping with the latest trends. How do you?
So I think it starts with listening, like listening to our clients, listening to our staff, and also listening to wellness trends globally. Um, every package is supposed to be an experience, not just a service. And it's created with an intention or theme in mind, whether it's healing or rejuvenation or detox or anything. And I think we fuse traditional Thai technique with modern day needs. And that creativity is something I absolutely love.
And I think your audience loves that as well.
I
I
hope
would
so.
agree with that. So, what message can you give to our viewers watching right now? As many tend to struggle to find sometimes, and it's really difficult to juggle between work and your professional life. And then you've got so many hats, you wear so many hats. How do you juggle it all?
I think you don't have to do it all at once. Give yourself grace, prioritize what's truly important. And I think you need to build systems that support your life, not drain it. And I think you also need to know that balance looks different for everyone. And most importantly, um, never lose sight of your why, because
Yes.
that keeps you grounded. That purpose will keep you grounded no matter how overwhelming things can get.
That is absolutely well said. Okay, so Amara, you mentioned getting married amidst opening all different branches, and I love that women can wear so many different hats and successfully manage each role. But I got to ask, how is it that you are able to manage business, studies, and home with such ease and finesse?
I won't pretend it's always easy. It requires a lot of strength, structure, and self-care. I think I plan meticulously, I prioritize what's important, and I've also learned to ask for help when I need it. Having my husband's support and my family's support, that has been a pillar of strength for me. And having that type of support structure makes a world of a difference. Um, I also believe in giving each role its moment. So
Yes.
when I'm at work, I'm fully present, and the same goes for at home and studies.
And I love what you just said, Amara, and that's so important for our viewers to really grasp that simple sentence that you said. Every role has its moment, because what we tend to do is we tend to overwork, overstress ourselves, where there is no balance between work and home.
No,
When
definitely.
you're at home, you're still working. When you're at work, you're still busy delegating things that that the family requires. Each to its own, and it's very important to prioritize. But yes, every role deserves its moment, and I love that saying that you've just said. So, Amara, financial sciences. We are nearing the end of the year, and many matriculants that may be watching right now would want to explore that avenue. So, take us through that. The journey, what subjects, the years it took you to qualify, the hard work and dedication that it went into. Because a lot of people will look at you and think that, okay, all this is achieved, but there's no hard work really involved. That's a misconception that is always, always there. But I'd like you to highlight just how much of hard work goes into everything that you've achieved thus far.
I think hard work is the key to any success. I don't think anyone can really do anything without, working hard. And um, with BCom Financial Sciences, so it's a degree that requires just mathematics. You don't even need to do accounting or anything. The only thing is English and mathematics.
So mathematics obviously being the pure math, right?
Yes, definitely, pure mathematics. Like while you're studying it, you learn a lot about accounting and business and entrepreneurship, and um, it's economics, all those type of subjects. So if you're interested or you want to go through that road, then I think that's a really big, um, a key factor in deciding. Um, you can go into taxation afterwards, or finance or risk management like me. So there's a lot of gates open when you study something in the BCom field. And I think accounting is one of the most important things to know how to do, because
It's
that's
in your everyday life.
definitely accounting,
Right.
business, understanding fundamentals of all of that. I think that's very important.
Absolutely. I
Yeah.
couldn't agree with you more. So, and a message for all, the students that would be writing exams, from your side, what message do you have for them?
Um, all the best. The best is yet to come. This is just campus is so fun. University life is very fun. But all the best. Focus, have faith, confidence, and I think pray. Don't forget to pray. I think that's
That's more imperatively
number one.
important.
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely.
And in confidence,
Yes,
the fact that you
definitely.
mentioned confidence, and that's something I always tend to attest to. And, no matter how nervous you may be looking, being in a male dominated industry, I know this myself. No matter how nervous you are, act like you own the room.
Yes,
Walk in there
definitely.
with the ultimate confidence in whatever you do. So even when, our kids, the students, our viewers, anyone that's going through any challenges in studying or anything right now, it's most important to remember, be confident and know that you can achieve.
Definitely. I think if you believe in yourself, that's the start of every success.
So, Amara, what message can you give the viewers right now? As many, they really, really need that inspiration. And I would think that, every woman watching, there's some inspiration they draw from a quote. What is that quote, that inspiring quote that really gets you up in the morning?
I think for me, that quote is, she believed she could, so she did. I think that's a reminder that hope, confidence, and hard work is the key to every success, and um, I think even when things are overwhelming, believing in yourself can get you anywhere.
So, Amara, there's something else that's really amazing that you have just joined. I know the Caring Women's Forum in Pretoria personally has been spearheading many amazing campaigns, spearheaded by the wonderful Amaarah Mahomed. That's your mom. So, you just joined the Johannesburg Caring Women's Forum. So, tell us a bit about the Caring Women's Forum. What is it that they do? And what are they in the forefront of? Because I know they've been really, really amazing in getting aid to much needed beneficiaries as well.
So, Caring Women's Forum in Johannesburg is an NPO that focuses on empowering women through support, skills development, and community upliftment. Um, they work with kids, women, everybody who needs help. They do lots of projects on, water wells for areas that need it. They have been doing a lot of work to raise funds for Palestine and Gaza, and they actually have a high tea this weekend as well for breast cancer awareness. So they involved in many amazing things with the community, and I'm currently working with Auntie Zara Baum, under Auntie Zara Baum, and I'm very excited to step into this journey with them.
So, like you said, you detailed, a few of the initiative that Caring Women's Forum is involved in. Is there any input that you'd like to, for Caring Women's Forum to spearhead?
Yes, definitely. I think a lot of women don't know what to do with their extra money and, their savings. So I think one of the big things I would like to bring to them is to have an event where we can bring, like, let's say, maybe a financial advisor from APSA or HBZ or something to teach women, empower women on how to save their money, for the long run and long term. So hopefully I can bring finance as well into this,
The finance aspect
empower
into
empower our own community.
That is absolutely amazing. So, Amara, the breast cancer awareness high tea that you are having with the Caring Women's Forum in Johannesburg. Please take us through that. I would think that these awareness high teas and talks are very necessary to create that awareness for the public at large. So these would include also survivors of breast cancer, professors that deal with these breast cancers, how to combat it, how to check up for it. Elaborate what's going to be happening at the high tea.
So it's at the Monarch Hotel at Aussie's. It's a high tea for ladies, and the theme is pearls. So everyone has to come wearing some sort of, some type of pearls. We do have a guest speaker that will be elaborating on breast cancer and, speaking to ladies, chatting to them. But the main thing also is just to get the community together, the ladies together to, you know, to connect, to meet. I think it's very important to
Yeah,
have these
networking is
types.
absolutely
Yes,
important. Yeah, I couldn't agree with you
yeah,
more. Networking is absolutely imperative.
yes. So I think the main focus is also to network and to raise funds while doing that. And also to showcase all the sponsors. So we have a lot of sponsors on board sponsoring desserts, gifts. So I think it's also a nice way to showcase our Muslim businesses, you know.
I love that. It's really a good initiative to be a part of, and I wish you all the best on that.
Thank you.
So, Amara, who's your role model? I've got to ask. In the world of females, we often look up to that one female that we really, we want to really be inspired by. Who's the one woman that you derive inspiration from?
I think that would be Malala Yousafzai. I admire her incredible courage to fight for girls' education, even when her own life was at risk. Um, I think she turned her personal struggles into a global movement, proving that age or circumstances don't limit the power to make change. Malala inspires me to believe in resilience, to speak up for what is right, and to use challenges as stepping stones to empower others. So I think she's a very important person you know, in life, and especially being a woman and fighting for other women. I think that's something that we should all learn.
And you
You know?
really get that. You really get that because you feel, and I've seen this many a times, and I cannot understand why. Why would women feel the next woman is competition? because together we can grow. I always tend to say this at every event of mine: competition is dead and collaboration is key. It is so important for women to hold each other's hands and walk to the top together. If I'm good at something, the next woman would be just as bad at something else. And together we can create a dynamic team that will just grow us both to succession. But it's often overlooked. I have no idea why.
Definitely, me too. But I think that's something that, as a community, as a world, we need to start doing, women empowering women. And I think you're doing a fantastic job.
No,
at
you
that.
have to walk the talk, right?
Definitely.
Woman empowering women. It's a phrase that I really do feel this, that it's used quite loosely, because we preach women empowerment, but are we really empowering women? Are we really giving the woman the chance to grow when we have that opportunity? I feel we need to fully, with all our heart, do that. And that is why I think, like you said, the brand has grown from strength to strength with the WOW brand. And I just wish you everything of the best, Amara. Thank you so much for joining me on Visionary Pulse.
Thank you so much for having me.
So that brings us to the end of another wonderful segment of Visionary Pulse. Join me, Farzana Mayet, next week as I chat to another visionary game changer and change maker. Assalamu alaikum.